in the celebrity world, it sometimes seems as having a trans child is the new must-have. It's the new fashion accessory. I mean, they really do all have trans children, which I think is indicative of, the gullibility of celebrities and the way they will fall for any new fad if it makes them feel good or look good. So you got the celebrity world, you got Hollywood, where it's still quite a powerful ideology. There are people in the media here in the UK who have a vested interest, either because their kids have had some of this treatment, or because they've made their name through trumpeting this cause, through saying, protect the dolls, or trans women are women, or whatever else you're supposed to say. So there's a lot of vested interest, whether it's personal, political, ideological, and these are influential people. These are people involved in media and culture. How much of a problem do you think they are? How much do you, someone literally you, have to take the fight to those kinds of people?
I think celebrity is waning. So I don't know how much weight we need to put in whether or not they shape culture anymore, because I don't know that they do. I think COVID, whatever you think of COVID, I think it gave us all a little look behind the curtain. And I think we all saw some really kind of quite talentless people. So I think when it comes to what we will do, what we will be influenced by, I think is not like it was 10 years ago. They're not shiny, oh my God, how do they do it? They're like, oh, anyone could do that. Oh, they're really quite dull. That script and lights and a camera, they're just regular. In fact, they're not even kind of that sparkly at all. So maybe that's one thing. I think the other thing about celebrity, I've thought about this a lot, why that happens. And I think what happens if you miss the time that you have to put in with your, say, 0 to 5-year-old, if you miss those really important key bonding times and you're not a proper parent where you're doing things like changing their nappies, bathing, doing the bedtime, doing the ill days, doing the sick days when all your child wants to do is sort of stick to you like glue. If you're not doing that, then maybe you feel when your child starts saying, I want, that you have to say yes, because you don't know that your relationship with your child is going to weather those teenage years where your child often turns into a bit of a cretin. And I love my children dearly, and I think I escaped much of the really terrible behavior. But it's quite natural for your children really to dislike you. In fact, you probably haven't done a very good job if they don't spend some time thinking you're embarrassing, cringy, stupid, out of touch, don't know what you're talking about. And I think that's what's happened with celebrities, that their children come up with something and they have no genuine, true foundational bonds that mean that they can say no to their children. But, that's just as an aside, which... But the other people in culture, like I think Stephen Kinnock has got a child who is either calls herself non-binary or some sort of trans. And I think you'll find there's probably more politicians than we know. I know Emily Thornberry, for example, she has a niece, I think, who calls herself a boy. And yeah, it is quite silly. I wish celebrities would just go back to getting themselves a chihuahua. That was far more fun.